The fourth season of Ginny and Georgia is sure to be exciting, especially if Georgia decides to take a certain tactic to exact revenge on Paul. For a while, it appeared as though Paul would be Georgia's Prince Charming, but in the third season of the Netflix series, everything fell apart. To his credit, Paul made a sincere effort to support Georgia during the influx of murder accusations. He pleaded with her to believe him, but deception and manipulation kept catching him off guard. The Wellsbury mayor ultimately threw his wife under the bus and divorced her in a very public manner, but this backfired. At the conclusion of Season 3 of Ginny and Georgia, Georgia was acquitted of Tom Fuller's murder. Georgia became a sympathetic figure in the public's eyes after Austin deceived the jury by claiming that his father, Gil, had killed the man. For Paul, this is obviously very bad news. His community perceives him as a guy who deserted his wife, a victim of domestic abuse, during her time of need. In Ginny and Georgia Season 4, it is revealed that he will need to run for mayor again, and this is a great chance for Georgia. In anticipation of Ginny and Georgia Season 4, the hint that Paul will need to run for mayor again appears to be important. This will undoubtedly be a major story point, but until Paul encounters someone interesting, viewers won't really care. Given everything Cynthia has been through, it seems improbable that she will run against Paul again. Therefore, it would seem reasonable to assume that Georgia will run for mayor in Ginny and Georgia's upcoming episode. The Netflix series seems to have been laying the groundwork for this for a while. Although Paul does an excellent job as mayor, Georgia is mostly responsible for many of his greatest accomplishments. Then, Georgia intervened to defend the neighborhood's local businesses when Paul abruptly supported Wellsbury's permit for chain eateries. Then there's Ginny and Georgia Season 3's Georgia's dialogue with her neighbor. This woman exemplified the sentiments of the residents of Wellsbury regarding Georgia in the wake of the events. She's more well-liked than ever after the murder trial. In Ginny and Georgia Season 4, Georgia is not only likely to run for mayor, but she also has a good chance of winning. Georgia has always been stronger than Paul, and now he doesn't even have Nick on his side. Georgia is prepared to exact the ideal form of retribution on her ex-husband because Paul is all alone. Thank you for viewing, and please remember to subscribe, like, and share.